Pick angle. That is the first of the 4 concepts I want to teach in this video. So we have to make sure that your pick is hitting the strings at a 45-degree angle. All right, so I'm going to show you what this looks like on screen. Now, before we continue on, after this little list of 4 things, I wanted to show you an exercise that's really going to help you solidify these into muscle memory and get you really good at sweep picking. But I'm also going to show you how you can upload a video of yourself performing this exact challenge so that you can get feedback from real players. But more on it later. So the second concept is very important. That's the angle of your wrist, okay, in this context. And so the angle of your wrist can be judged based on the guitar, the face of the guitar. So here's a ascending run. So you can see it just pretty much stays in, parallel unison with the guitar. Now, if I descend or I go back up, that is where it changes. Slightly like this, around, it looks like to be like a 35-degree angle or so based on the guitar. So here's what these look like together. We can see the angle right here. I'm definitely tilted upward and away from the guitar as I'm descending. Now, the third concept is going to be pressure, all right? How hard should you be pressing down on the strings, but more importantly, consistently applying pressure either down or up, ascending or descending, is extremely important. Some newbies will tend to try to pick this because they have to practice it really slow at first to build up that hand synchronization. But what they end up doing is so it's like very difficult to keep that up at a fast speed. It's impossible. You literally cannot do any type of individual picking at that speed. Now, the fourth point of interest is going to be hand synchronization. This is really important, especially for beginners, because they say sweep picking is so freaking hard, but really it's not, because they don't understand that you have to put in the reps. You have to build in the muscle memory. That's the only way you're going to get faster. So your fretting hand, most people happens to be the left hand, is going to be the element that basically prohibits you from going fast. It's not the sweep picking action technique of the right hand or your picking hand. It's this hand. And it has to understand where to place the fingers, how to move and manipulate the fingers for each arpeggio shape. Now, what's good about this is once you practice it enough, you're not going to forget that shape. So a minor arpeggio with a root that starts on the A string, the second string down, will always look like this. And so when you practice this shape more and more, naturally you're just going to get faster. Each time you're going to come back after playing for 15 or 20 minutes, just take a few hours off, all of a sudden it is a lot easier. And that's how I learn, at least, and I think that's how it is for most people as well. So I've created this little light show in performance, it's ridiculous, where I show you the 3 levels of speed as it pertains to sweep picking for the most part. These are 3 milestones that I eventually want you to be able to get to. So I'm gonna hit play here, which kind of starts the whole video projector situation. So this is the first level I want you to aspire to, and it may take some people a week or a few months. All right. So then, after that, the second milestone, or the second level, could take months for some people. And it sounds like this. All right, and then level 3 could take months for some of you, or years for others. right, so now it's your turn because I want you to go ahead to riffscape.com. Actually, it's a link here in YouTube, and I want you to take one of the 3 challenges that I created for this video. That little level 1, 2, and 3. So if you're an absolute beginner and you can reach your way to level 1, then join up on the site. It's free, just requires a Google email or whatever. And then you're able to upload a video of yourself to that challenge, earn experience points, but most importantly, get ratings from other guitarists and feedback about how you can improve your technique to eventually take it to the next step. So there's obviously the intermediate one and the advanced speed one that I just did here in level 3. So definitely check it out. Leave a comment, subscribe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.